It's the end of the year and 2010 has been great, yada yada yada, whatever. It's time to throw out the top 10 games of the year, but unlike other lists, this list is all about you. We asked you to nominate the best games of 2010 and you delivered. And after some serious calculations, we're here to unveil our findings. This is it, the pinnacle of all gamers' thoughts in 2010! Or something. Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig for ScrewAttack and your top 10 2010 games of the year.
Number 10. Number 9.
The definitive Halo game is Reach. Bungie's last run of the Spartans removed past mistakes, added so many new goodies, and even had a decent single-player story for once. We don't want to give anything away for those who haven't played it. They die. But you actually get to know the characters in the single-player mode. But of course, the real action is in the multiplayer. Bungie added a loadout system that totally changed the way we play Halo, which we have affectionately called Call of Halo.
Number 9.
You know, some people complain that Mario Galaxy 2 was just more of the same Mario Galaxy 1. But is that really a bad thing? Really? Really? No, it's not. Yeah, they brought back Yoshi, but that's not the reason to throw Mario Galaxy 2 on the list this year. The polish, creativity, ridiculous levels, and just overall fun you have while playing it is. Nintendo prides itself on making games that everyone can play, but if you're old school enough for a challenge, you can definitely find some of the hardest levels on the Wii here. And if it's too hard for you, you can always turn on the Super Guide, you pussy.
Number 8.
If you were to look at badasses in today's video game world, this dude would probably be staring you square in the eye. When he's not pleasuring 2 or 3 women at a time, he's ripping people apart, and he's got a cool face guard to boot. God of War 3 is a phenomenal way to close the franchise, as the action is just ridiculous, and the overall scale of what you're playing is just huge. The word is overused on the internet, but hot damn, God of War 3 is epic.
Number 7.
The hell is this, a PC game on a ScrewAttack list? Oh, heck yes. Well, if you don't know what you're looking at, Civilization 5 can be about as boring as watching G4. But if you're actually playing the game, you are wrapped up into events that could change the course of history. One of the best turn-based games in history, you can easily have days, weeks, months just swallowed by this thing. With so many different outcomes to so many different scenarios, the replayability of this thing is absolutely off the charts. And it's historical. Kinda.
Number 6.
The only downloadable title to crack the list, if you like getting from point A to point B and jumping a lot in between, Super Meat Boy may just make you climax in your pants. Gross, I know, but some folks consider this one of the best 2D side-scrollers in history. The controls are absolutely flawless, so if you fall, it's your own damn fault. And you know what? It's gonna be your own damn fault a heck of a lot. And the game keeps going and going and going, and there's dark worlds of each level, and for its price, it's a steal, and easily one of the best downloadable titles to date.
Number 5.
Speaking of outstanding platformers, just a little personal note here. Out of every game I played in 2010, Donkey Kong Country Returns gave me the most joy. While it may not be as hard as Super Meat Boy, there are still plenty of times where you're going to be playing and just smiling, looking at your TV and saying to yourself, you got me there, programmers, but I'm going to get you. There's just this simple joy of getting destroyed and wanting to exact revenge on every level. Sure, there's a nostalgia factor here, but nostalgia can actually work against a game if it doesn't live up to expectations. And for Donkey Kong Country Returns to destroy all expectations a lot of us have for the game speaks volumes about it.
Number 4.
What the hell's going on here today? Yeah, we know PC games exist, especially RTS games, because no developer in their right mind would put one on a console. One of the most polished, well-presented, and just straight-up fun RTSs ever made, it made fanboys forget all about the 7 years development StarCraft 2 had. Apparently putting together a masterpiece takes time and stuff. With a larger focus on multiplayer as compared to the original StarCraft, you can use the ladder system to pit you against players you can actually compete against and not automatically get slaughtered by some dude from North Korea who can enter 419,009 commands per minute.
Number 3.
I don't care what anybody says, Black Ops could be one of the best values in gaming this year. Treyarch essentially took 3 full games that people would have bought themselves, single player, multiplayer, and zombies, and threw them on one disc. Then you throw in the overwhelming customization ranging from your individual characters to putting your stinking clan tag on your gun, and bam! You got ridiculousness! People like to hate on Call of Duty because it's the king of shooters right now, but come on! How can you hate on sticks and stones? You got a damn crossbow and a hatchet. So much fun!
Number 2.
You can always count on Rockstar to craft a virtual world full of life and stuff to do. And that didn't change much when Red Dead Redemption shifted from the world of busy streets of the city to the untamed American West. As John Marston, you can either be a hero or an outlaw, but whatever path you choose, you'll find he's one of the greatest characters Rockstar has ever produced. You can even go online and roam the United States-Mexico border with up to 16 players at once. There you can level up your character and complete challenges and posses. Oh, and did we mention the ending? It makes the entire stinking game. Add in award-winning DLC and you got one of the greatest games to come out this year. Occasional glitches aside. Alright, the game of the year is almost here. The tension is mounting. It's time to do a recap right now. Here we go. Number 10, Halo Reach. Number 9, Mario Galaxy 2. Number 8, God of War 3. Number 7, Civilization 5. Number 6, Super Meat Boy. Number 5, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Number 4, StarCraft 2. Number 3, Black Ops. And number 2, Red Dead Redemption.
It's number 1.
This is as close to an interactive movie as you could possibly get. Whereas Red Dead had a great storyline, Mass Effect 2 has hundreds of great storylines. Every action or word you speak or do affects the story in some way, and there's literally hundreds of different plots and subplots to affect. It's kind of like one of those choose-your-own-adventure books from back in the day, but with over 10 million pages! Plus, you can bring your character from the first Mass Effect, as well as any decisions he made in that game, to this game. This affects your relationship with certain characters and how you need to go about some missions. Even little things, like whatever chick you chose to bang in Mass Effect 1 will kiss you when you meet her in Mass Effect 2. BioWare, listen to me. Listen to every gamer who gave you this honor. Studs. Every single one of you.